Is tense national debate over student loan debt relief. President Biden approving an additional $9 billion in student debt relief yesterday for 125,000 more borrowers. The administration has now canceled $127 billion of student debt for roughly 3.6 million borrowers.
This kind of relief is life-changing for individuals and their families, but it's good for our economy as a whole as well. By freeing millions of Americans from the crushing burden of student debt, it means they can go and get their lives in order. They can think about buying a house. They can start a business. They can be starting a family. This matters. It matters in their daily lives.
Well, the outstanding federal student loan balance stands at nearly $2 trillion as those payments restarted this week after more than a 3-year pause. So let's bring in Andy Lockwood, college consultant and funding advisor. Andy, thank you so much for being with us. So I know you heard what the president had to say yesterday. $9 billion, certainly a lot of money, but this latest round of forgiveness only applies to about 125,000 borrowers. Is that going to impact enough people?
No. So from the announcement yesterday, about 71,000 of those people were already pre-approved, including people who had disabilities. So it's a nice gesture, but I think the root of the problem is not being addressed, which is, college costs are so expensive. And I think anyone who has the IQ of a baboon or a college advisor could tell that if you make it so easy for people to pay and then they don't ever have to pay everything, then colleges have no incentive to rein in their costs. They can just continue to charge what they want to charge.
Yeah, and we know that those costs have just gotten sky high at this point. We know that the administration has had some of its attempts obviously rejected. They say that they're still working on more things behind the scenes. What else is happening when it comes to these broader student loan forgiveness plans?
Well, it's not clear that this is going to be legal. It has to go through a negotiation process. This is under a different act, the Higher Education Act, compared to the HEROES Act, which was the first one that failed because of overreach, according to the Supreme Court. And my sense is that if this doesn't go through, again, they'll try a different tact, especially with the elections coming up. And I think it's important for them to look good as an administration and to be on the side of people who have borrowed a lot. I think the flip side, for people who have paid off all their student loans or who didn't go to college, they're not looking at this as loan forgiveness. It's loan transference, to them. They're picking up the tab. And I think that's a real problem.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly fair arguments on both sides of this, Andy. I think a lot of people are still maybe holding out hope that their loan will be forgiven. But at this point, would you say that, most borrowers should plan to start repaying those loans and just figure out a way to incorporate those payments, into their lives, into their monthly budgets?
Yes. So the payments are due this month, October. But fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, there's something like 126 different plans available that can help you cut your payments. So it's really important, number one, to get a handle on exactly how much you owe and what the payments are, which you can do with studentaid.gov. And then it's really important to figure out what you're eligible for. And sometimes that's not so easy to do, even for us. We're in that business of helping people do that, but it's hard.
And my last question for you, you work with a lot of prospective students. Does this promise of possible loan forgiveness help any students kind of justify the high cost of college, which only gets more expensive each year?
I don't think anyone needs help justifying it because it's an emotional decision. People very rarely look at the value of college. I think this is just one more thing to make it a little bit easier for them not to think about how much they're going to have to ultimately pay. So it's weird. It's a weird psychological type of situation.
It certainly is. All right, college consultant Andy Lockwood, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.